This dude loves Pollard, right? Yep. It be like that. It be like that. I said if I give up 70, the first person to comment gets Micah, and he said challenge accepted.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Music City. Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, and Nissan Stadium on the shores of the Cumberland River. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Green Bay Packers and the Tennessee Titans on Sunday Night Primetime. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you, the kicker, Chad Riley. Gonna get things started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
That's right. He's got Gary, doesn't he? He's got Rashawn Gary. It's about that.
Ball on the 39.
It's your birthday.
Here's 2nd and 6. To the tight end, Kraft in motion. Now a toss play, running left.
Oof, that went nowhere.
Only back to the line of scrimmage.
That's Rashawn Gary.
Early 3rd down coming up.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once once you're late making that decision,
That's for
you
Sean
just gotta
Gary.
get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
From the gun, it's Love.
That's for Sean Gary.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That pass play good for 22. First down, Packers.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Okay, ready? Ready. Hut.
Now a give up the middle.
What the fuck?
They bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground, and I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around, so continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage, mix in the runs with the pass, and if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
On play action, Love. Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Flush to his right. He's got it at about the 8. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they set up first and goal.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and we're able to convert.
He was brought down by Terrell Bernard. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
On the ready.
Ball right on the 5-yard line, second down and goal.
Here we go.
Back to throw is Love. Exiting the pocket right. Good blocking, and he's in. Jordan Love. Touchdown, Green Bay. The kicking team off.
Jordan Love rushing touchdown.
He's
Yeah.
got it. And the Packers will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
You can try, but the dead don't die.
This is fielded inside the 5.
Oops.
And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
Come on.
Fake the handoff. Now Ward. He'll find his receiver. That's DK. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a pickup of 6.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
This one intercepted. Picked off by Carrington Valentine. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with first and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception, but boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Tucker Kraft, touchdown Packer. His first touchdown of the new campaign. No problem there on the extra point, and the Packers move out on top, 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, go!
On first and 10, Ward. Will mark him down just shy of the 40. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the fourth quarter. So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're
Genzo, you're watching me right now, you
you're looking
freak
at
ass.
the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
They go 5 receivers for third down and 4.
60 boxes, trap 60, trap 60. Ready?
From the gun, here's Ward. He'll get this into the hands of Austin. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A gain of 24 through the air. First down for Tennessee.
Come 19, come 19. Ready, go.
Shotgun snap for Ward.
Boy, McKinney.
Picked off by the safety, Xavier McKinney. And the Packers will take over at their own 15. Off the play fake. Here's Love. Into the hands of Watkins. And he's out of bounds up close to the 30-yard line. Give him 14 on that play. One first down.
To say this group has started strong here in the first quarter, Mike, might be a bit of an understatement. I mean, offensively, firing on all cylinders. Defensively, suffocating the opponent. The ability to complement each other on both sides of the ball and play at such a high level. They could have a little bit more breathing room here by the end of this drive.
Red, cycle. Ready.
On first and 10, here's Love. Moving outside the pocket. Now he takes off. And he will be out of bounds on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football. They've got it second down and 7.
Here we go. Hut.
Here's a run going left. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Green Bay first down.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit.
Go play action with Love. Out to his right. Throw here, right side. Falls incomplete. Todd Dirtcraft was the intended receiver there. And it'll bring up second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
On 2nd down, Love. He'll find the open man. That's Watkins.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old hitch route underneath, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go for a big bet.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Love. Forced out wide. That's out to the flat, and it's complete.
I'm kicking this field goal.
Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
70.
Nice job here by the defense, staying disciplined as the quarterback gets flushed from the pocket. I mean, how often do we see those guys kind of creep in and allow the ball thrown over their head? They took away everything downfield, and all the quarterback could do was dump this one off short to his back.
I got it.
And there wasn't much there.
Oh. Damn. Just a little bit more and it was good. Fuck me.
You have to give him credit, Mike. I mean, that shows a lot.
Fuka me, man. Fuka me.
That is an ambitious effort from that distance.
Oh, brother. Can you invite Rienzo to this party? Please,
And you
please.
see the coach on the sideline just kind of shake his head. He's got to have a conversation with his quarterback to just make better decisions. I mean, that was almost his 3rd interception of the game. He's got to just take a deep breath. Don't continue to force throws into bad spots. Take what's there, find the open target, and maintain possession.
Do, 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 do,
And
do.
2. Here we go.
Come on.
Play fake. Now Ward to throw. Open man left side. He's got it. A gain there of 11. That's good for a Titan 1st down.
So in
I can't believe that ball
used in
got
the
there.
passing game, there's really 2 types of backs in this league. There's the check down back. He's able to just take the short gains and try to pick up more yards after catch. And then there's the back that can be used as a weapon. Man, when you got a guy like that in your passing game, it is a handful for defenses.
They'll run the toss.
Nice
Here's
play,
Love.
Dean. Hell yeah.
He's going nowhere in a hurry.
Hell
Finally
yeah.
taken down well behind the line.
Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, Ward.
That better not have gotten caught.
Draped all over, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
19 Lions, 60 Eagles, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
3rd and long. Here's Ward. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down. And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
To score touchdowns.
The return team gonna let
No.
that one go. It'll
No.
go to the end zone. It's a touchdown.
No. I got the user. Oh, it. It's almost over now. Almost over now.
Here we go. Ready? They'll begin here on the ground. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Ready. In motion. Reed. This is a short one, caught by Kraft. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Now give on the ground, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
And the big man in the middle swallows him up right at the line of scrimmage. And I think the next time this offensive play caller decides to go to the ground game, Mike, I bet you he's going to find a different place along that defensive front to attack.
Second and 10. In motion. Reed.
Did you?
That one is complete. And a good job rallying for the football. Holding
And
just
what?
a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Jesus. Motherfuckers are free. You've never watched it?
To throw is Love. The open man is Reed. He's got it. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got
Crazy.
first and goal coming up.
Man, they're just running this 2 minute
Why?
drive to complete perfection. Is such a point of emphasis.
Hey,
in
it's a
every
good show.
offense, Mike. These end of half scenarios to come away.
Very,
stealing
very
points,
good show.
make a big impact on the outcome of the game, and they're knocking on the door here, first and goal. At the very least, got to come away with some points.
That one to the end zone, but incomplete.
So you're a couple inches away from, instead of celebrating a touchdown with your boys on the sideline, you're trotting back to the huddle with your tail between your legs. And that's the fine line between success and failure in the NFL. And the reality is, he knows it, the sideline knows it, the huddle knows it. At this level, you've got to make that play.
Watkins motioning over. Throwing on second down, Love. Forced to his right. He pulls it in around the 5.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
Race 7 of the drive coming up, and it's third and goal.
Set, ready. Red, 30. 38. Hut.
From the gun, it's Love. Flush to his right. That's hauled in at the 2. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts as clock stops. 50 seconds to play until halftime.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
And this is high. Wow, the decision to go pays off. Matthew Golden. Touchdown, Green Bay. The PAT up and good. And the Packers move out to a 21-3 advantage. Still a little time.
Well, I think it's safe to say he's not going to score 73 like he did last week against Royce.
Is coming their way. This will be returned from the 6.
I think it's safe to say he's not going to put up that many points.
Will begin
I think it's a good bet.
Mustang 19.
Wise.
2. Panther 11. Cub 19. Cub 19. Ready.
On first down, it's Ward. His pass caught.
Come on, Coop.
And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
First and 10 at the
70
43-yard
Ranger.
line.
70 Ranger. Here we go. Start. Let go.
On first down, Ward. That one to the sideline is over everybody. But now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding.
Rattler. 18 Rattler. Here we go. Here we go.
Now it's Ward. Now a ball deep, middle of the
Wow.
field.
That's crazy that that's open.
Go all the way. Calvin Austin. Touchdown, Tennessee.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the
Can't
first
say that
half.
that's an
Mike.
open route.
You give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
I gotta turn this fool up after having him super low. Turn this fool up.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown.
Here we go. Here we go. 10 black. Strike. Check. Strike.
Yep.
Set.
Love to throw it on first down. That runs down the field, but it is incomplete.
So something they teach these defenders, and especially in the secondary, Mike, is to trust your eyes. Don't panic. Don't overcommit until you see where that ball
How's
is
that,
being thrown. And it's a great example here of the defender just trusting those eyes, breaking on the ball, and he almost comes away with the pick.
How's that day?
Set. Hut. 43. Ready.
Second down throw for Love.
What a terrible animation. That's awful.
And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called.
No.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
Black. 95.
Davis taken at the 5. And this will work out quite well. He'll get us all the way out to the 30-yard line.
Come on. Back. Warriors, past the 60. Past the 60. Go.
The drive starts. It's a carry by Pollard. And they'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line.
On the stop. A 7-yard pickup brings up second.
Because he's too nice for the league.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
Ready. 70 Lions. Ready.
They'll run once more, and it's Pollard again. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Hedger and Cooper, they're on the tackle.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Okay, ready.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches.
Get it.
He's got his tight end. That's a combo. He's going to have enough for a first down. He's out of bounds after a... gain of 5.
3rd and inches, you see a lot of teams try to take a shot. Why, Mike? Because they know on 4th and inches, they still have a chance to convert the first down. The shot wasn't there, but they're still able to pick up a nice gain and convert and bring up first down.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Ready. 18 Cardinal. 18. Rig alert.
From the gun, here's Ward. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
I know it fell for him.
Wow.
He was able to push that ball really
Wow.
far down the field as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Here we go. Ready.
To throw on 2nd down is Ward.
Oh.
He'll look for Pollard out of that field. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
How's that, dude?
They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for 3rd and a yard.
Tag. 9. Buffalo 18. Pioneer.
Again, it's Ward. Over the middle and taken in. He's got it. A pickup of 12 yards. First
How's
down
that?
for Tennessee.
They've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
He'll maneuver his way down to the 32. Nick Button is there to bring him down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the Packers' 32-yard line.
2nd down, 8 yards to go.
19 tight. Got the Panther 11. Bronco 80. Mustang 19.
Shotgun snap for Ward. As he throws and is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
They need the 24-yard line as they come up for 3rd down.
Hawk 70. Let's go.
Back to throw is Ward.
Not fucking side. It's been under control. Cooper at first.
The first down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with first and goal.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
Gravity Lions. Ready?
They'll run here. It's Pollard. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
And this is a slight improvement over the previous, but he's not going to lose yardage. He's not gaining any either. It's 3rd down.
Give credit to this defense, Mike. Their back's against the wall, and they're standing tall so far. Nothing on those first 2 runs. We'll see what the offense has in store now as they bring up 3rd down.
Now Ward on 3rd and goal. That's complete.
Catching that red fucking release.
I'm an
That's
aggressive guy by
crazy.
nature, Mike, so whenever I get 4th and short in plus territory, I want to go for it. You're not going to win many games in this league settling for field goals. You have to capitalize when you find yourself in a position to score.
This has been quite the drive. 3 points would kind of feel like a letdown, so they're going to go for it here on 4th and goal. They snap it to Ward.
Okay.
And he's in.
He's just not gonna throw the ball.
Buffalo. Touchdown Titans. It's his
Yeah.
3rd touchdown catch this year. Greg, sometimes we say it's
Offensive pass interference.
That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Their head coach, 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point to go for 2. Here's Ward. That one backed away and incomplete. Good
I love how I didn't get a fucking SWAT animation even though I pressed square.
does not work.
Fucking hit off me instead. I'm a code.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away.
Shit.
And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line.
What? 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 Who are you playing? Florida State?
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Why?
So
I don't know.
factors, Mike, that make blitzes
I don't know,
successful.
man.
So,
I don't
of course,
know.
there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
And he will have this at midfield. Forced out of bounds there. It is a big-time play for the Packers. And even 30 yards.
Yep, that's how it goes, man.
Here we go.
How it be.
52 points.
Watkins motioning over.
Cut, cut.
We'll go play action with Love.
Oh, I didn't even see that dude. What the fuck?
Taken down. They got him.
Yeah.
Quincy.
Everybody's done besides those two.
He gets into
Shoot the game that's being played right now.
sack of the
Me! Oh, do you?
Ready, ready.
So we are through 3. And Sunday
know.
night prime time continues.
I'm not sure who you plays. So. Yeah, it is week 6 next week. Oh no, I gotta play that guy.
It's the
Gotta play
tight end
that
Kraft
fool.
in motion. On second down,
Dude,
Love.
I'm just not blocking people, man.
Coming to get him again.
Big time opportune sack there by the defense. Mike, they're right on the cusp of field goal range. You can't allow this to become a two-possession ball game here in the fourth quarter. Massive third down coming up here. See if they can get off the field and get the ball back to their offense.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down.
Let's go. Black 40.
In motion, it's Golden.
Cut.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Packers. Extra point attempt still to come. The kick is good. And the Packers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Let's go. Viking 18. Cowboy 80. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
On first and 10, Ward. He'll go underneath here. The running back out of the backfield.
Huh.
They'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Now, first down throw for Ward. Now, he'll
Okay.
clear one out. He's
Got my butt naked.
and he will score. Game on.
That's like a money play.
Austin.
Scored
Touchdown,
2
Tennessee.
touchdowns in our show again.
He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Wow, they are hitting now. It's been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return.
How's that?
Down. Cut.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He's to the 40. Still going. And he is gone. 80 yards. Touchdown. Green Bay. The extra point is up and good. And the Packers are able to extend the lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're
It all
back to it
keeps
as the
adding
kick's
on.
away. From the 6, here comes a return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
What?
Broncos. Let's go now.
Fake the handoff. Now Ward.
Get that shit out of here, man.
But it's going to wind up incomplete.
Shit out of here,
Tony
dude.
Pollard, the intended receiver, out of the backfield. And that will lead to a second down.
Dixie Maverick! Dixie Maverick! Ready, ready! 70, hop! Ready!
Out of the gun, Ward. Field checkers down to the running back. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
Throwing on third down, Ward. Open man, right side. He's got it. 12 yards on that hookup. That's good for a Titans first down.
Gotta start manning Micah up on this
Okay, so now you pick
motherfucker
up
Pollard.
that first down, Mike, but now there needs to be a sense of urgency. You know you need to score twice. So this one, ideally for the offense, results in a touchdown. But either way, this first score of the two needed needs to be fast because you need every possession you can here late in the fourth quarter.
No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Ward to throw again. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Ready?
Looking to throw, it's Ward. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
So I actually really like the concept of the pass play, and I think if we see a little bit better pass protection, even just a second longer, that's probably a completed pass, but I think the pressure just sped his clock up just enough, Mike, that he wasn't able to get that ball exactly where it needed to be.
Come on. 65, 19 Lions.
Third and long. Here's Ward. That's three. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Jamel Dean. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Louise.
At the 41-yard line.
Damn, I miss you, Justin. Sending love from my bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie.
Set. Hut, hut.
They'll turn and hand this one off.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. And he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
So, from the 37, here's second down and 5.
Ready. Two black.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. From the 32-yard line now, here's second and a few inches.
Ready.
They send one of the tight ends in motion to the left.
Hut, hut.
Following the penalty, no running. And he would get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the first down. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
They'll stay on the ground. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, Packers. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Down.
down. A gain of 7. Here's a timeout, Tennessee. It'll be their second, and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
Got it. Let's go now. Hut.
They'll stick with him again. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. Titans going to use the last of their timeouts here. Talk things over before third down.
Ready, break. Here we go. Green Jack. Red 38. Ready?
They'll drop to throw. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. And the Titans are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
These second half red zone opportunities are critical, Mike. I mean, you're not going to score every single time you get down here, but it feels like at this point in the game, this might be my last chance to get this deep. You've got to make the most of those limited opportunities. At least come away with 3. You're hoping for 6, but in this case, you come away with 0.
Mustang 19. Janet Warrior 70. Panther 60. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
On first down, Ward. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
At the 25-yard line.
From the gun, here's Ward. He finds Austin with the grab. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. Give him 14 on that one.
What am I doing?
First down for Tennessee.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Go.
38-yard line.
Cougar 19.
The fuck are you doing, lagging?
19, 60 Maverick. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Go.
To throw is Ward. He'll look for Pollard out of that field. He'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
You said what?
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Go, Riggs. Go.
First
7
and 10
Tigers.
at the
7 Tigers.
49-yard line.
Again, it's Ward. And this is going to be caught, but they say out of bounds. So, incomplete pass.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they...
And now the referee looks like he has gotten word from replay. They're going to stop the game inside the last 2 minutes. All replays emanate from there. Chig Okonkwo was the intended receiver. So the official upstairs and the replay center in New York get the second look.
Here we go.
And indeed, this call will be overturned.
Jesus. Oh, McKinney's so ass.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20.
Huh.
That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down. Here's first
Come on,
and
come
10.
on. 18 guard. Buffalo 18.
To the air again, Ward. Middle of the field, he's got a Okonkwo.
Let's go, let's go.
Here comes second down.
70, Hawk 70.
A 6-yard
79
pickup
Broncos.
brings up second and
Ready.
4.
Throwing again is Ward. He pulls it in around the 5. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal for his team.
And the Titans first down.
And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet. Now Ryland for the extra point.
For an extra point.
It's up and good. And the Titans have cut the deficit to 5.
Titans 30.
They need a late recovery to have any chance. Here comes the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it.
Down. 45. White. Set.
Love will take a knee. That ought to do it. So, it's a win here for the visiting Packers. They get the victory here, away from home, to run their early season record to 2-0.
Doobity-ba-doop, doobity-ba-doop, doobity-ba-doo.